Hi guys, welcome back. This is the extended version of the Virgo reading. Soul Tribe. Okay, the cards are already laid out, and I wanted to go into a little deeper into the energies that I picked up, like standing your ground. I want to channel as many messages for you as I possibly can. What are you standing your ground about? I already feel that for some of you, you're standing your ground against some sort of dark magic that was worked against you. That's why Spirit gave me the quotation from Shakespeare's Macbeth, when shall we three witches meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? So someone has called up a tempest, a storm in your life. Let me find out a bit more about that. What do we need to know? Someone is standing the ground against dark magic, I'm being told. This dark magic got you attacked from different angles. You may have been attacked physically, emotionally, financially for some of you as well. Let's find out a bit more. What messages do we have, Spirit, holy angels, holy guides? Yeah, someone is trying to affect your finances because you are seeing as someone who's very financially independent. But now I see that they're going to be the ones who are left out in the cold. They're feeling left out in the cold because a judgment has been made with the judgment in reverse. I feel that the chickens are coming home to roost. Whatever it is, whatever dark magic someone used against you, karmic justice is at work. And those same energies are coming back to you. And you've got someone shaking and quaking in their boots, like, oh my God, if we're talking about karma, what did I send out to him? Was that love? Was that light? Was that blessings? Oh, oh, oh. If I get back what I sent to that child, I will not be able to survive because that child is much stronger than I am. Let's find out a bit more. Yeah, so the chickens are definitely coming out to roost for someone with the dark magic. And you've had to be very strong. This is also another card that represents Virgo and Leo. You've had to be strong, be very courageous. And many of you, you've managed to survive the battle. I suppose it's a solution for those who are still in the tail end of this battle. You managed to conquer ego. There were times when you could have responded. When the Ten of Swords came out, you got the Ten of Swords a little earlier on. When the Ten of Swords of being stabbed in the back from so many directions came up, you managed to conquer because you conquered your ego. Ego would have said, who the do you think you are? You really think you could take me on? But you're just like, chill. It's okay. It's okay. Love and light to you. This person's coming out like, round two, fight. And you're, "Yeah, love and light to you. I ain't doing that. I ain't about that energy." And I feel that because you managed to conquer your ego, Spirit recognized that and decided to reward you. Because here we have a karmic debt being repaid. You did something good in the past. Spirit was watching. Spirit is never blind to the good work that you do, and they've watched all the good things you've done, and you're going to be rewarded. And it could be some sort of financial generosity or financial sponsorship coming your way. That's how Spirit is going to be working with you in the future. Tell me more about this. What are they standing their ground about? What is Virgo standing ground about? Yeah, it's you've learned your lessons. I've got all these sixes coming in. There was a karmic lesson at play. So don't hate people you use this Lucy, don't hate the players. Don't hate the players in this particular theater production. Think of the spirit behind all of this. And it might have been a comic debt that had to be repaid. Oh, my nose is itching. Someone wants to book a personal reading. Yeah, I'll do your reading in a bit. I see you. So there's a karmic debt that is being repaid. This is some past life karma or karma from parallel lives that you've lived and it's now being paid off. And you've learned your lessons. You learned whatever it is that you had to learn. Perhaps it was just ego, swallowing the pride and dealing with ego. Because a lot of the times when we make like wrathful or angry decisions, it's about the ego. Like, who the hell do you think do you know who I am? That's ego speaking. And Spirit's like, nah, I'm not having any of that. We're not working with that ego. No, no, we're going to break that down. Let's get the authentic you coming out. Yeah, like I said, justice is coming out. Karmic justice is coming out. And I feel like for some of you, you're not even thinking back to the past anymore. You're like, I'm past that past energy. I saw what was happening and all of that. I'm listening to my intuition and my spirit is telling me that I am going to move forward. I'm going to be okay. There's an investment coming in for you, Virgos, like a lump sum of money or money that you can plan with. Someone has been getting money together. Maybe you've been saving up for couches or for a car or for some purchase, and that's coming in. You're going to get that finance. It's almost as if the financial breakthrough is a direct result of the way you conducted yourself in this past part of the cycle, my dear Virgos. When I say cycle, I mean something that's been happening in your life over and over again. You know for a fact that if this happens in my life, that's about to happen. And for a long time, you haven't been able to break that cycle. You're like, what do I need to do to break this? For some of you, there's a mutual attraction coming in for you. So I feel that some of that dark energy that you had to stand your ground against was trying to stop you from finding your perfect partner. Perhaps because on the reverse, I'm seeing another story here for someone else. You had such low esteem, low self-esteem. You had been battered and bruised so much that your self-esteem was low, and you never thought that anyone could be attracted to you the way you should, the way other people are attracted to other people. You didn't think that you deserved love, you felt you didn't deserve love, you didn't deserve joy, you didn't deserve finances and riches and all of that. Because remember, we got the raising your standards coming up here. So I feel that the attack on your ego really affected your standards, the way you raise standards. You got to a point where you're just like, oh no, I can just take the lower things, the smaller things. You see how she's like looking down, but this card is about raising your standards, raising her perspective to see, look, there's a light coming up that should only raise and tilt her head back a little bit. She'd see all the great things coming up for her. For someone else, I felt that your respect was battered. Someone wanted you to lose respect. They wanted to control you. And when they found that they couldn't find a way to control you anymore, they wanted to control the way other people view you. They wanted other people to see you as a basket case, a problem, excuse me, a trouble causer and stuff like that. But I feel like, with you standing your ground against all these dark powers, the dark energies and all of that, you're getting your respect back. Yes, you are dealing with some unrequited love. That's why the heartbreak card came up here. You love someone dearly. You love someone to a fault, if I could even say that. But this love was unrequited. Unrequited love, it means when you love someone and they just can't love you back the way you want them to love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't force someone to love you. Love is pure, it's innocent, it's patient, it's forgiving. When we talk of the patience of love, I'm called back to this card of the Ten of Swords. You stood there and let 10 swords stick you in the back. I hope that doesn't sound too crude. You allowed yourself to get stuck in the back with 10 swords because love is patient. Love is patient, love is kind, love is trusting. With your patience, you're like, no, they'll soon change. No, they didn't really mean that. No, things will get okay. But this love is unrequited. You see, this Queen of Cups, usually a cup is full of love, but this is all loved out. She ain't got no love to give. And this could be someone who's very controlling, very demanding, someone who's vengeful, spiteful, and they're keeping the love to themselves. It could be someone who's hateful. That's what I'm being told to say. And this person could have been spying on you, They were spying on you to find out just how deep those swords have gone into you from a 7 to a 10. While they were busy spying, the battle was over. Spirit came in. God said, no, it's over. Not my child. Not child. And they're faced with a decision like, which way do I go forward? What do I do? How do I get this child back into my good graces? But I feel that was a very unfair kind of a season for you, a lot of injustice, where you're doing a lot of giving and not getting enough in return. This is the same energy of the unrequited love here. That's why the battle's over and you're getting some advice. Someone's telling you what? Come out of this valley of the shadow of death where your love died and come and join us with the living. Okay? And make your money. Get your coins. You're concentrating on your money. That's why you're coming through as being single and independent with the 9 of coins that came up earlier on. You're thinking, okay, let me just be independent, financially independent, get back on top of my coin and all of that. But someone's coming back in. For some of you, this could be an ex-lover. This is a particular story, another storyline for someone else. This could be an ex-lover coming back in, but they're just coming with all the right words because they're seeing how you're walking off and they want to hold on to you. But don't trust it, hey? It's a lot of charming words, but they're not sincere, and a lot of lies. Or they want to start something new with you, but you're like saying, no, you don't love me. This is not fertile ground for me. This is a barren land when it comes to love. You can't offer me anything. But I see a happy home is coming in for you as you're moving into this standing your ground. and you're raising your standards here. A happy home is definitely coming in for you, and a lot of respect from community. Remember, I spoke about the karmic debt being repaid earlier on, and I spoke about how this person wanted people to disrespect you, to lose respect for you, and see you like some cartoon character, like a Scooby Doo. I love Scooby. Yeah, I do watch cartoons and animations. That's how I get my kick when I'm not working. Yeah, so you're getting the respect from the community because karmic justice is coming and spirit is saying, no, let me balance these scales. Let me give this child what she needs. And any problems you've been coming across are not as serious as they first looked. I want to get some oracle messages here for you as well for the extended. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight jumped out like this. Detox. You need to detox yourself from foods, energies, environments that are not healthy for you. Drink a lot more water. Some of you need to take a spiritual cleansing bath. After, if you've had 10 swords or 10 spiritual swords stuck in your back, you're going to need some cleansing, child. Try some Himalayan salt and stuff like that. You can contact me directly and find out what we can do about cleansings because I'm also a distance energy healer. We see how we can cleanse those energies for you. For some of you, you've just come out of a cleansing bath. And that's worked out very well for you to close off some of these cycles. And look inside yourself. That's the Hermit card all over again. Look inside yourself to get the answers because you know how you're truly feeling about a situation. Yeah. Some of you have not been getting any. Remember, I spoke about how a lot of you are thinking that you don't deserve love. This is a specific message for some of the Virgos. Yeah, we are the spinsters of the zodiac, so we're naturally loners and stuff like that. But for someone in particular, you need to realize that your body is a safe place to be in. It's a happy place to be in. And it's totally all right for you to be able to enjoy life, enjoy all the different facets of life, however they may come. You can tell I'm being very diplomatic and I'm just like kind of like skirting around this card. But yeah, if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, we're moving on. Tell me something more, Spirit. What more does my Virgo need to know in the month of March as I'm doing the extended reading? Tell me more. Give me another message for my darling Virgos. You're coming out of the energy of sleepless nights because I can see a lot of you haven't been sleeping. Some of you are starting a new business. We spoke about a new source of income coming in for you, coming out of the sleepless nights. Some of you may have been dealing with someone who's very controlling and narcissistic, but you're coming out of that energy. So I feel that some of you, your victory is coming out of the energy of someone who's very narcissistic and very confrontational and loves conflict and chaos and all of that. And you manage to do that by staying very balanced. But I see you're not depressed anymore about this. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a karmic cycle that's coming to an end. Before, you'd have been down in the doldrums with the 10 swords sticking out of your back. But now you're just kind of like, I'm not even worried about this. There's a new cycle coming in for you. And some secrets have come out for you. You've learned new things. There are things that were previously hidden from you that have been revealed. And that is giving you the strength to move forward without regret, without fear, without thinking, oh, perhaps I was wrong the first time around. Now you got validation. And I feel like, there's that devil energy with the toxic, narcissistic, kind of controlling energy. It's reversed. You've managed to conquer it. The battle's over. Some of you, the battle was against whatever that devil is in your life. It could be a very toxic kind of a situation. Now all they can do is spy. As you're cutting off stuff, yes, they're trying to be sneaky and underhanded, but the Queen of Swords has come out and the Prince of Swords has come out to definitely cut off people, places, and situations that no longer serve your highest good. And this has been a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. Guys, I absolutely can't got my tongue. Absolutely enjoyed doing the extended version of this reading for Virgo. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that this has given you more insight about what happened and what is to come and how to make the best decisions moving forward. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next video that I do post for my darling Virgos and other star signs as well. You might not even be the star sign that I'm posting, but you may feel intuitively drawn to the message or the title, kind of like get you like, oh, that's totally my story. Watch it. These signs are fluid and so is time. If you would like to book a personal reading with me because these energies resonated with you, my details are down there in the description box down below. Please give my video a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe as well. That's how you support me. That's like my cheerleading team when you do that for me. Until the next video, take care of yourself, Virgo. Stay strong. Stay in your power. Love and light.